Hello, everybody. I hope you're all feeling fantastic today. So, let's put on the mood. What? Almost fell. I'm okay. Let's put on some mood music, shall we? So we can get connected. All right, this is a message that you need to hear right now, okay? Let's talk about it. So I pulled 3 cards already, okay? I'm pulling for, I felt called to pull from this deck today for the Oracle. And this in itself, I feel like, is giving me a message here. So you could be in resonance with the 8 symbol, the forever symbol. This looks like a message. You're about to receive a message from spirit, from someone. It could be physical or non-physical, but I do feel like you're receiving a message. So cool. Okay, so these first 3 cards that I've pulled for you, they're very exciting. Okay, so let me show them to you. We have Lily with old age, maturity, peace, virtue, wisdom, and retirement. And then we have Bear with boss, power, courage, protection, finances, and leadership. Ooh. And Anchor. Okay, we have Anchor with work, profession. That's 2. Wait, do we have work 2 times here? No, we don't have work 2 times. I thought we had work. Kind of. We kind of have work. This has to do with someone's not reputation. Well, it wanted to come out. Someone's reputation, someone's job, or someone's reputation at a job. Interesting. I feel like it's like somebody's in a leadership role, but their leadership role is changing a bit. Like they're still in a leadership role, but it's like a transition from one leadership role to another leadership role, which is more in alignment with your authenticity. So there's something about that coming through. Work, profession, settling down, durability, stability, long lasting. Okay. So there is so much energy that I'm getting from this. Okay. First of all, the strength, the wisdom. My goodness. Okay. Calm down so I can get the message. All right, let's talk about Lily. Okay. First of all, if you feel connected with the goddess Lilith, divine feminine rising, hi. This is happening to you. You have this divine feminine energy rising in you. You could be going through a Kundalini rising right now. You could be stepping into your feminine power. Even if you're male, right? This isn't just about women. Feminine power can rise in men too, right? We're all a balance of masculine and feminine, right? So yeah, this is about the rise and of the feminine energy, because I got Lilith energy here. I've been having Mary Magdalene coming through for me. Jesus is coming through for me. I've been having experiences with Jesus, so you could as well. Okay, but what does that mean? What does that mean to start having experiences with Lilith or Mary Magdalene or Jesus? Like, what does that mean? Other than, the rising of the feminine energy. Okay, it's the rising of the heart. It's the rising of the wisdom of the heart. It's the rising of the wisdom of intuition, okay? Of wisdom from the heart, okay? We live in a world where it's not always, the heart isn't always credited, right? I feel like we live in a world where it's very masculine dominated, right? It's very like knowledge comes from logic, right? Knowledge comes from what we read in books. Knowledge comes from a wise man that came before us, right? We live in a world that's very kind of masculine dominated. And with that, a very sacred truth, a very sacred knowledge has been suppressed. And at this time, the collective is going through transformation to remember that truth, right? We're a polarity, right? We're experiencing a dualistic experience, right? And so we have divine feminine and we have divine masculine, but in the world that we've lived in this world, all we kind of know is more masculine energy. That's what's been taught to the collective as what power is, right? It's masculinity. It's like strength. It's very logic, right? So it's the rising of the heart. It's the rising of intuition. It's the rising of spirituality, right? It's the rising of the part of us that has been kind of repressed for a long time, and it's all surfacing up, okay? So there's a lot of feminine energy coming through, the rise of feminine energy, the rise of psychic abilities, right? I feel like a lot of psychic abilities are coming online for a lot of people right now. Psychic abilities are coming online, okay? So as also what I'm getting with this is with the old age, someone could actually be going into retirement, or somebody could actually be in a situation where you are receiving a lot of money, or something's happening where you're receiving a lot of money to where you can retire early, even at like a younger age, or it might feel like you're retiring. It might feel like you're retiring from old systems. That's what it is. You're retiring from old systems because you're stepping into your wisdom, like your most powerful wisdom, your balanced wisdom. Your divine masculine and feminine is starting to come into balance with each other, not one in front of the other, right? It's coming in equality here in a very sacred sense. So because of that, you're attracting a lot of abundance, and that abundance is going to make you feel like you can retire. Okay, you can retire from slavery, really, is what it feels like. So retiring from slavery is what I'm feeling for the collective right now. Okay, old age. Yeah, peace, right? You're able to retire from chaos and enter into a state of peace, okay? That's what you're entering into. You're entering into a state of peace. And the reason why you're doing that is because you're becoming balanced, okay? And when you become balanced, you become strong. Okay, you become the leader of yourself, okay? You become in this space where you don't need, you can just go off of your heart, right? You can move based off of your heart. You don't have to worry. Like, wow, I pulled this card for me yesterday, and I have kept it at my desk, but I feel like it's prevalent to you now that I'm saying you don't need to worry anymore. Okay, worry is for the mind alone, okay? But we're not in the mind alone. We're balanced, right? Heart and mind are together, okay? So you don't need to worry. You don't have to. Worry means you're trying to control nature, okay? We worry when we try to control nature because we're not meant to control nature. God is meant to control nature. The universe controls nature, right? You don't make your heart beat. Your heart beats for you, okay? You don't do it. It just does it for you, okay? And so when we worry, it's because we're trying to control something we're not supposed to control. When we worry, it's because we're trying to know something that we're not supposed to know yet. We're supposed to trust and then move forward with our hearts, with our passions, okay? So this says tranquil stream. And it says, let go of worries and find tranquility. Okay? Peace. Be at peace. Trust. Okay? Trust that everything is working out for you. Trust that the universe has got you. Trust that the universe is working with you and for you. Okay? You don't have to worry about anything. Okay? God's got this. The universe knows what to do, right? Before you were born, the universe was just fine, baby. Okay? So if you resonate with anything that I've said so far, you are in the right place at the right time. You have been doing what you're supposed to be doing. Everything is going according to divine plan. Everything is chef's kiss. Everything is perfect, okay? Because you're letting it be, okay? I know it's been difficult to just let go, but you're doing it. You're passing the tests. You know, you're doing it. That's what I say. You're successful. Like you've already done it, okay? So anything at this point, just let it go. Let it go. It's working out. The more you let go, the more it just works out. And you are doing it. I know it's difficult, but you're doing it. That's what I'm hearing Spirit tell you right now. I know it's difficult, but you're doing it. And keep doing it. Keep doing it. Let go of worry. Because worry, you don't have to worry about anything. Nothing bad is happening. Nothing's going to go wrong. Even if something happens where it feels like something's wrong, even that's not wrong. It has to happen so that you can learn from it in some way. Or you have to release something, okay? Nothing is going wrong. Even the most uncomfortable feeling that you might be feeling right now, tomorrow, the next day, next week, 2 weeks from now, a month from now, any like worry feeling, be aware of it and then let it go because you don't need it, okay? There's nothing to worry about. Everything is beautiful. Things, like Spirit wants you to know that the way things are going right now, it's just like you've exceeded the expectations of Spirit. Like Spirit is impressed with you. Spirit is impressed with the collective. Spirit is impressed with you, okay? So whatever you're going through, like, let it happen. Let it be. Let things surface. Let them go, okay? Because everything is going so perfect. Everything is going so beautifully. When you relax, when you're calm, you're grounded. Okay? When you're relaxed, when you're calm, you ground in like God energy. Okay? That's why we have the anchor card here. It's about grounding in. It's about safety. It's about security. It's about you are where you need to be. Okay? And this is about, I feel like somebody's job. This is about finances. This is about someone's career. This is about a job. Whatever it is that's happening, I feel like you are aligning in with your authenticity, and when you align with your authenticity, that's when you become the most attractive to the things that you want. Okay? So I do feel like you're going to you have opportunities coming for you. And like this forever symbol, like this 8 symbol, yeah, it's forever. Like the anchor, long lasting. Okay? Whatever it is that you're grounding in, whatever it is that you're doing, you're like anchoring in Christ consciousness code. Christ consciousness code. Like something that might make sense to somebody, but that's just what I'm hearing. Like you're grounding in some intense codes from up above to down below, right? Like you're really pulling in and harnessing in like some wisdom and bringing it to earth. So someone could be like a preacher, someone could be a life coach, tarot readers, you could use your mouth, you could use your voice to bring codes from the divine, right? From heaven, from the energetic realm. Like you're bringing like important, powerful codes, like in grounding them to earth so that we can create a more light version of earth, a light version of existence, a new earth, if you will. Okay? Yeah, there's something about protection here. Okay, so there's something about protection that I'm getting. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're protected, okay? Even like especially and first and foremost, you're protected in the heavenly realm. Like when I say heaven, I mean like the energetic realm, like the unseen realm. Like you have angels and like ascended masters and spirit guides and just like this whole team of like light. Yeah, like a council, like a light council, like these huge names in the energetic realm are all surrounding you, right? They're protecting you, they're covering you, they're holding you, okay? And as you move forward with what you're doing, you're going to be protected in physical life as well. So if it's like, if you're doing something and you're worried that you won't be protected, something's going to come in for you. Like as long as you move, you're going to be protected. Like spirit, universe is going to throw whatever it is that you need to you. You're going to be like, whoa, I can't believe it's almost like this was sent to me. Yeah, because it was. Okay, because you're so watched over, you're so protected. Like spirit is right next to you. It's like I see spirit like holding you on your shoulder, right? Like right there with you. Okay. And you've been feeling this. You've been feeling the intense, codes, like the frequency of like your spirit team. You feel this. You know they're around. You can feel them. They're around. Okay, let's get some tarot cards to see what else spirit wants to say. This is about empowerment. It's about empowering yourself. Okay, it's about trusting yourself. It's about trusting what you know. It's about trusting your heart. Okay, because there are energies around that are jealous. I feel that there are energies around that just don't like what you're doing, right? Because you're really coming into your own power. I feel like the collective for so long has kind of relied on outside sources for wisdom that it has created it's created like this dark cloud, this dark energy that's almost, it's almost intelligent. I say almost intelligent because there is no intelligence compared to God, right? That is the one true intelligence. That's the only form of intelligence. It's the only actually form of truth, because it's the source of why we're even here, of the possibility that we could be here at this time, right? So what I'm saying, this thing has got some sort of intelligence because we are powerful beings who have created this. So it's got to be intelligent for a little bit because we've created it and we're very, very powerful beings, right? So we've created this kind of like energy. And you can call it demonic if you want, but let's call it what it is. It's just a miscreation, right? We created it on accident. I mean, we did it on purpose. On accident, on purpose is very, you know what I'm saying, right? So we've created this big dark cloud to keep us from true knowledge, because we've put so much belief into the idea that wisdom can only come from an outside source, right? So we've put so much power into this belief of where wisdom comes from. So now that we're backpedaling and saying, wait a minute, I've been miscreating, let me go back and let me start creating from a heart-centered space. And so now that we're all doing that, this dark cloud of energy that we've created to oppose us really is fighting back, and that's just its natural, instinct is to fight back, because that's the power we've given it for so long. But now we're saying, oh, never mind, I'm going to do it this way now. And so it's like, rah, no. So that energy is getting, that energy works through people who are unhealed, right? And so anywhere we can be faced with challenges because of this energy, because this energy gets channeled through people who let it come through, right? Unhealed and unaccountability allows this to go through people, and those people go look for you to trigger you, right? So I am seeing that there is some opposition here, but just stay true to who you are and you'll be fine, right? The more you know, the more you're protected, right? And I feel like that's something important here with this. Where is it? Where's protection? Yeah, the bear is you're protected, right? You have knowledge, so you're protected. You're most, you can say like things like, what is that prayer? No shit. I totally forgot what it is. No harm shall prosper, or something like that. You can say stuff like that. You're like, you can protect yourself in ways, but the most effective protection is knowledge, right? The most effective protection is knowing that you're safe from the demons because you created the demons, right? You're safe because you made it, right? It's not anything that can really hurt you unless you believe it can, right? But once you say, oh yeah, I made you on accident, I'm sorry, I love you, go back to God, like, but you can't, you either come with me with God or you go that way, you can't stay here. Okay? And so you're safe, and you're being led to yourself, really, in confidence in who you are in yourself. Courage to be yourself. Okay? Why do you need courage to be yourself? Because people oppose you, because people want to tell you what you're doing isn't right, because people want to say, people want to get into your mind, and it's not like the people, it's the energy that is going through them because they're unhealed in a certain way, So it's going to be like, people are going to be like, you shouldn't be doing this, or like, that's not right, you're going to lead people the wrong way, or this isn't a good idea, what are you going to do? Like, trying to put worry in your mind, trying to put doubt in your mind, trying to make you feel bad about what you're doing, trying to make you feel like you can't be yourself because it'll make people mad, or it's going to make people uncomfortable, or it doesn't make sense and people won't hear you. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's coming from the demon that you created. And every time something opposes what you do that's coming from your heart, you'll know, oh, that's just a part of that shadow that has been created by all of us for a long time, that's wanting us to come back to it. And we're like, no, like, that was wrong, we didn't mean to do that, we didn't mean to create you. We're going back and we're saying, no, this is the right way. Okay, so this is the energy that I'm feeling. We didn't even pick a card. Okay, maybe we'll have this I'm gonna have this be part 1, and I'm gonna keep going in the next video. So if you're interested, if you resonate with this, I'll see you in part 2. Let me know down in the comments what you thought about this, if you resonated, what you're going through, what your experience is at this time, energies that you're connecting with, like how you're feeling. Let me know. I want to know. Okay. Let me know if you want a personal reading. You can email me. My email will be in the description box below. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.